Past Lives is a romantic drama from A24, and this was written and directed by Celine Song. And this is Song's directorial debut. The film is about Nora and Hae Sung, two deeply connected childhood friends, wrestled apart after Nora's family immigrates from South Korea to Canada. 20 years later, they are reunited for one fateful week as they confront notions of love and destiny. When Past Lives begins, it opens up inside a bar, and we see these three unknown characters casually chatting and having drinks. Two Koreans and one white American, and we hear these couple people in the background discussing who these characters might be and the relations that they have. From how the opening is captured, I was immediately interested, and just like how the two people were guessing, that kind of shows us, the audience, guessing as well. The reason why I mentioned this at the start of the review, I feel Celine Song as a director and writer did a clever way of grabbing us into this film just before going back to the start of the story. From there towards during and right till the end, I found Past Lives to be a marvellous film. What I love the most about a film like Past Lives is its great use of showing and not telling, such as the amazing cinematography when we see the framing of a child Nora and her family land at an airport in Canada and a young adult Hae Sung participating in army training back in Seoul, South Korea. It shows these moments of change for our two main characters, and especially for Nora, for her to process her new life in North America. It makes a film like Past Lives to be a very personal film, as Celine Song herself actually immigrated to Canada with her family. Another aspect of what I thought worked from the showing and not telling is the amazing performances from the cast, who are Greta Lee, Teo Yo and John Magaro. There was so much realism from the performances, if it was either Hae Sung and Nora together or Nora and Arthur together. Seeing a variety use of body language, and it was directed so well by Celine Song. In addition, the dialogue having these moments of gaps in silence, whether it was before, during and after, having these natural conversations between the characters about their past. It doesn't show to be awkward silences like the characters don't know what to say to each other, but more importantly, it shows these understandable silences from their honest feelings and reactions about each of them as lovers. From that, it creates excellent character chemistry. I thought this film did a great job to be heartwarming and heartbreaking from the tone. It works on the one hand to be gentle and funny, and then on the other hand, painful and sad. An example I can give regarding the tone is Richard Linklater's incredible trilogy, the Before trilogy. Past Lives had fantastic music by Christopher Bear and Daniel Rossen. It was never dramatic or forceful when it comes to some romantic films. It felt experimental, therapeutic, unfamiliar, and just wonderful. I would highly recommend the soundtrack. The film had steady but great pacing. I do think some may find it boring. For me though, it was never long or rushed. Everything felt neatly put and shown together. Regarding the story itself, while it's familiar, it is simple and intentional, and Celine Song presented very interesting themes and discussions about the genre and script. For example, one of the discussions that is shown from the script is one of the religious beliefs of Buddhism called Inyeon, that some humans are spiritually connected, is brought side by fate and linked on a deeper level through our encounters in our past lives. I found that religious belief to be mentioned in the film to be so appropriate and relevant for a film like Past Lives, and it makes a film like this, once again, being personal, but also it's so spiritual as well. Also, I do believe from my experience and even what the film wanted to communicate, like I'm sure there is many other themes to this film as well, we as beings physically grow older, look different, and we have a part of us inside that has changed and moved on. But on the other side, we haven't really changed, and no matter how long ago the past events were, we still show some obsession over it. In the end though, I absolutely loved Past Lives. While I think it has a familiar story, it definitely does show some interesting themes to think and discuss about with others. With well-made technical aspects, I do believe we will be seeing Celine Song in the near future for definite. Based on my Letterboxd rating, I'm going to give Past Lives 5 stars out of 5. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please let me know your thoughts about the film in the comments below, and if you liked what you watched, feel free to subscribe and look out for more videos coming your way.